Hello everyone, this is Figgly Cackleback, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now this game was recommended to me by someone and they wanted me to play this, and it is free on Steam, so I guess that is a bonus. This is like a dating sim kind of style of game where like it's first person interaction with all that stuff, and there's like a horror twist to this, but I've never watched anyone play it and I've never played it myself. Well, actually no, that's a lie. I did play a little bit of this by myself, and I was actually recording that session, but I didn't like it. I didn't like how I recorded, so I'm gonna re-record it now. So I'm gonna go up to the same part where I left off. Yeah, that's basically it. So that's about it. Yeah, so I'm gonna try better recording this one because the other one really was bad recording. Other than that, I guess this game still makes me uncomfortable. So let's get right into it. I don't know if I can change my name, so I think my name is stuck as Dude. That was from my last session. Yeah, so I guess you'll have to just deal with it. Oh, I do not want to read all this. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you sound like that you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, dude. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. By the way, while I'm reading this, there might be some part where I'll just let you read by yourself because I don't want to read. And second, I will try my best to do voice acting, and I'll just add in like little comments there and there. So yeah. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Excuse me. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, dude, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content with just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah! Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worried so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. We're in school now! Yay! The school days is After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. And just daily life. What do? I look at a wall to help me motivate myself to even walk to clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you would come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yeah, my soul is worth a cupcake. I think in reality, my soul should be worth 2 cupcakes. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. Ha! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It is a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, dude, what a nice dude, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Whoa! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Perhaps her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, dude. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, dude. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I was getting a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Sorry guys, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Arigato, yeah. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yes, I perhaps have. In mangas. Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayuri said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know. Baka. Yeah. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Good, I dismissed the conversation because just reading this out loud is making me uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set of tea. Why am I in the literature club? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles through herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider literature club? I like books. Ha! You know, I'm totally not lying about that. Someone help me out. I think she might have caught on that I'm lying. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't many people in this club. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So dude, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, I don't know. I don't like reading. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. It's so true. The last book I read was... Actually, it was only last year I actually read the last book. Huh. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. My phone vibrate? Not much of a reader, I guess. Why do I keep getting friend suggestions in Facebook? Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. So why can't I find my comfort in the world of games and animes, huh? What's wrong with that? It's not socially accepted, is it? I'm gonna become a NEET. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? That is so specific, Yuri. Amazing. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp one thing that I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. Excuse me, I am a boulder, not a rock? Oh, I can't believe it. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Heh. Your cupcakes, your poem, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. Ho. I am a confident writer myself. I write absolutely garbage. Yeah. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your reader, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Monika! No! Don't do this! The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, dude? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Hey, what's that? now that we're back to the original topic of me joining a club, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Dude, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Oh, my only weakness! Girls! No! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Oh. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dude, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. That's so cringy. I'm sorry, that was just, that was god awful. Can I really impress this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey dude, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walked home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica! 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 Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I don't know. So far, listening to the story and listening to like what this game will turn out to be, I feel like Monica is a suspicious person. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Poem time, poem time. We're gonna write a poem. Yeah, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so I've done this before, and I've learned how it works. Depending on which words you choose, these characters will jump up, and then the ones you choose the most for them will get like a special scene. So I'm gonna choose pink. Pink. Blanket. Skipping. Okay, I'm actually not trying to like get purposely here. Sort of, but not sort of. Skipping, lipstick. Extreme. Swimsuit. Hurt. Kitty. Depression. Or I mean, what? Doki Doki. Intellectual. Clumsy. Nightgown? With frightening. Chocolate. Bliss. Bunny. Party. Anime. Music. Hooray! My poem was god awful. Hi again, dude. Hi, Monica. Nice to see you again. Suspicious. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little bit strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Why? I don't know. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, dude. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. I agree. Thumbs up. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Dude always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Dude can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just puts me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Don't worry, I'm here. It's all right. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. I'll be right back. He's back. My parents just came home. So, yeah, that's about it. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't. Oh, shoot. Oops. Even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Maybe. Maybe. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. You will hear what I think about it in about 2 years, because that's when I'll actually start reading the book. Ha 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 ha. I'm so slow at reading. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. By the way, depending on the poem, like what words you choose on the poem, you'll get actually different scenes. So like the first time I played this, so like I said, I only played up to a certain point, and I will stop at that exact same point for this episode. But last time I got Sayori, without meaning to, I didn't realize what was happening, so yeah. I didn't like it, plus my recording was bad, so I'm redoing it and getting different stuff. But you get like different people, so it's kind of neat, I guess. Like choices matter. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. I know that feeling. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna just mess it up? Oh, that. I thought you meant like it was messy and someone cleaned it up for you. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Ho 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 ho. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? Is there writing on my face? Oh my gosh! I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of these shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait girl? Parfait girl? Parfait girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or simply terrible. Or both. Sorry. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Oh, jeez. Chill. Oh. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was in the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, dude. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I know it's not Parfait, but I'm pretty sure it's like parfait. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. What's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this? Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kind of drama. Like when they all get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. Is this foreshadowing something? Like, I don't know. I think every conversation in this game is foreshadowing something that's gonna happen later in the game. It's just me, but I don't know. That's what I feel like. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What is that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Oh ho 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 ho! I know your personality. Ho 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 ho! I feel bad for anyone that's impression. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet?" Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? The loser part, or the part it's hard for you to get friends? Wait, are those the two parts that we're talking about? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? What? Wait. Oh, whoops. So? Ha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. I know a Minori. I think there's like a Minori. No. It's a Midori. It's a Midori. Midori and Fire Emblem Fates. Is it? I haven't played that game in a while. You always feel a little bad for her, since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. No spoilers, please. No spoilers. I hate spoilers. Spoilers. Spoiler alert. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words, the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. Monica. Really, Monica? Oh my gosh, Monica. I can't believe you just did that, Monica. Oh, Monica. Really? That was so rude, Monica. Oh, Monica. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Haha. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she got to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said... Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. I have another book to read, the one that Yuri gave me. I don't even know what that one's about. Well, of course, it would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. Oh my gosh. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Oh, so much pressure. Oh my gosh, please. By tomorrow, I only got part way through the volumes so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Oh. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Totally, yeah. Did I write a poem? I've chose 20 words. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I know. There's like no grammar in it. It's just like 20 words stuck together that doesn't make sense. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf, torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Oh, jeez, Monica, don't have to be a show-off, Monica. Oh, Monica. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. So now, guys, this is where I left off on this is where I ended my last recording. The one that was really bad that I'm not going to show. So this is the episode that's going to show up. And this is where I left off, so I don't know what happens after this. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying this so far. I apologize if some of my voice acting or just random comments that I blurred out is really weird. I really don't know what to say about this game. I guess I haven't got to the juicy part yet. I guess this is kind of like the begoining part. If you guys want to see more of this, please put it down in the comments. Because I don't know if I'll ever play most of this. Maybe. If it gets really good, I'll consider checking the rest out. But we'll see about that. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Give it a like, share, comment, subscribe. And this is Figula Kakovac signing out.